Last week on Spoondrifters, Todd tore apart the diesel tank, showed you where to buy cheap parts. We scrubbed and scrubbed and scrubbed some more, and then fitted our batteries. We're a family of 6 who sold our house, bought a boat, and now we're getting ready to sail around the world. Welcome to our channel. It's very early. Okay, it's not super early. What is it, 7:15?
Yep.
It feels very early here at the boatyard. Nobody's here and it's still a little dark outside. It's been pouring, bucketing rain and lightning and thunderstorms and tornado warnings and flood alerts and everything all night long. But we're meeting the guy here to suck the nastiness out of this fuel tank today, supposedly in 15 minutes. We'll see if he makes it on time. And something just disappeared into the murky water. Found it?
It was floating.
It smells like diesel pretty bad in here this morning. We're really, really hoping that it's just the water and that when we get it sucked out of here, it won't smell anymore. The problem is, once we're here for 15 or 20 minutes, we can't smell it anymore. But then we go home and our clothes and our hair and everything is permeated with the smell.
Trying to cut some fiberglass. This stuff right here is about 3/4 of an inch thick. There's my line. So I grabbed my jigsaw and in 2 inches a brand new blade. Let's see if I can show you. So all the teeth are supposed to be like this over here. See how clean they are here? Crappy. Filled and rounded off. This might take more blades than I thought.
I'm going to give you a tip. Gosh, it's been nearly a year since we bought this boat. So since we've been looking at buying boats and doing this refit, different families have come into the groups and asked about doing a refit as a family. And there's a lot of people who are very discouraging. Their biggest thing is so many people quit. Here's my thing. People quit all kinds of stuff. Quitting on a boat is the same as quitting on all kinds of other things in your life. So if you want to do this kind of project and you are really super committed to it, you can do it. There's no question about it. But the thing is, I love this boat. So if I had something to tell you about picking a boat to do a refit on, make sure you love the boat. And that's how you get through it. So if you want to do a project, but make sure that you pick a boat that you are absolutely in love with, that you want. You want to make it your home for your family. Then when it's hard and you're frustrated and things aren't going the way you want them to, because that will happen, it's okay. Somebody commented on our Facebook page the other day about how if you love the mange, it doesn't itch. They were talking about our kids and the noise and the craziness. But I think that applies in this particular situation too. When we look around this boat and we deal with the problems and the challenges and the unexpected things, we love this boat. So the problems are not heartbreaking. They're not too much. We just keep going because we love this boat. So if you want a project boat, get one you love.
Good morning, everybody. We got the tank cleaned out. I'm going to do some sanding and grinding. What I need to do is create a way to tent off this room so that I don't fill the whole boat full of fiberglass. And I'm going to put a fan up on top that sucks air up and out. I'm going to put a fan down below that helps pull air into the tent. And I got to clean out some of these areas that still have grease or oil in them, and smooth out areas that are sharp and prickly with the fiberglass, round them over, smooth them over, and get this ready so we can put a coat of either epoxy or bilge coat or something in there to help seal out any residual odor, give us a nice clean surface.
$297.
View from above. So, taking this fan, and I'm going to put it right there. I'm hoping the fan will help pull it out, and I got another fan in there that I'm going to help pull it in the other way. So here's the hole I got to climb through. I'm going to put this fan, I'm going to drag it into the hole, and I'm ready to go. And hopefully that will keep the fiberglass out of the boat and keep my wife happy, which is number one job, keep the wife happy. So let's give it a try and see how it goes. There we go. Well, I'm all done sanding, tell by my face. And I did actually got a little bit out here, but it doesn't look like it's too far away. A little bit on here, a little bit on here, a little bit right here. For the most part, it looks pretty good. So I'm going to do some vacuuming and see if I can clean this up a little bit here. Because the fuel tank is not square and flat everywhere, I have to create some shelving to put the batteries on. One of the things that I did was I took some of the old top of the tank that was 3/4 inch thick fiberglass, and I've modified it to be a floor for the first 8 batteries or so that they will stand straight up and down. So this piece right here is basically got a 45-degree edge on it. It fits in here. It's actually going to be pulled forward here so that I have a space down here to be able to pick up any liquids or anything that spills down in there. We can vacuum it out, we can dry it out. This one here is piece number 2, right here, also 45 on the edge. The 45 degree isn't perfect. Actually, the front of the bilge, or the front of the fuel tank, is 40 degrees, and the narrower part I've switched it to 45 degrees to get it to bed a little tighter on the curve of the tank on the bottom. So then I'm going to basically mix up some thickened fiberglass, stick those down into the space, and we'll probably even tab them into place so that they... Okay, how does that look? Woo! Gotta watch where I'm walking. That's my floor. Bottom area kind of painted down there. Good to go for today. That's all I'm going to do this week. Mother's Day is tomorrow. Happy Mother's Day to my beautiful wife and mother of my kids. I love you very much, sweetheart. Alright. Like and subscribe to our videos. Feel free to jump over to the Patreon page and become a Patreon. We love Patreons as well. And especially what we love is comments. Unfortunately, since YouTube probably still has their comments turned off, you'll have to jump over to our Facebook page and put comments there. So other than that, we'll see you next time. I'm going to button up the boat and get out of Dodge.
Don't miss next week when we get the bottom of the tank
Pretty
tapped
good.
in, start moving the batteries on board,
Off the center.
figure out that there's a problem with the rudder, and finally get back to cleaning this tank.